Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to RohingyaTV English News. This is Michelle. At first, let's have a recap on the headlines. Not 3rd June. 10th of June is the Black Day of Rohingya. Wakharuddin. Northern Busidang villages depopulated as army speeds up operations. Burmese military plane vanishes over Andaman Sea. Buddhist hardliners protest against Burmese NLD government. Rohingya refugees hospitalized after being thunderstruck. And now the details.
এখন আরদাসে ব্ল্যাক ডে বে কিয়লাও ইদে এম বেশি জানান বেশি জরুরি কথা আর কম হই পারে আর ব্ল্যাক ডে বে জুন 2012 মাঝে শুরু হই
Not June 3rd. 10th of June is the Black Day for Rohingya. Wakharuddin. Not 3rd of June, rather 10th of June is the Black Day for Rohingya, says Dr. Wakharuddin, Director General of an umbrella organization for Rohingya, Arakan Rohingya Union, in a video footage. He added, 10 Muslims who were killed by Burmese extremists on June 3rd were not Rohingya, rather Burmese Muslims. In fact, with the riot sparked by the event, the Buddhist extremist monks and military regime unitedly undertook their barbaric treatment on 10th of June to drive away Rohingya Muslims from Arakan state. Walker further added, 10th of June must be commemorated and observed as a Black Day by the Rohingya young generations because it is not unknown to anybody how much atrocities and bestiality Buddhists conducted on Rohingya minority since June 10, 2012. At the same time, he says addressing the Rohingya inhabitants inside Arakan, I know in how much hardships you are passing your days. It is hard that you will not allowed to go fishing for even livelihood. Make your bond of unity stronger. He also highlights the deplorable condition of Rohingya prisoners in Busidang jail. He also informs efforts are under process to make Burmese government accept United Nations Human Rights Commission's fact-finding mission. Northern Busidang villages depopulated as army speeds up operations. Rohingya residents are fleeing Shah Bazar and Soparang village tracts as military has engaged in mass rapes and looting in the area, according to Myanmar observers, a correspondent in Busidang. Communications have been difficult as everyone, including the local correspondent, is on the run due to recent clearance operations in the area. According to testimonies of refugees arriving in Bangladesh from the remote areas of Busidang, many people in the remote northern regions of the township, including infant children, have been killed in recent weeks. Most of the cases have gone undocumented. While the men in the area have been living in the hill for days to escape arrest and torture, repeated cases of rape and sexual assault have now forced all the women and children to take shelter in the hills. The advent of the monsoon season is making the situation even more difficult and worse for those hiding out in the hills. Burmese military plane vanishes over Andaman Sea. A Y-8 Burmese military transport plane flying from Mae to Rangoon carrying 14 crew and 90 military personnel and their family members has gone missing over the Andaman Sea, according to Burma Army Commander-in-Chief's office Facebook post. The army said the plane was flying between the southern city of Mae to Rangoon. Search and rescue efforts were underway. Communications was lost suddenly at about 1:35 p.m. when it reached about 20 miles west of Dawi town, the army said in a statement. The plane was half an hour into the short routine flight. Latest reports suggest that debris has been spotted in the sea by some of the military planes or ships dispatched to the area. There were no reports of bad weather at that time. The plane was purchased from China in March last year and had logged 809 flying hours, the army said. Buddhist hardliners protest against Burmese NLD government. Burmese extremist Buddhists conducted a demonstration in Butidang Township, bringing the accusation against Burmese government of providing citizenship to Rohingya in order to escape international pressure. On Saturday morning, Buddhist monks pushed hundreds of Rakhine people to roads by instigating them to raise voice against Rohingya citizenship. Our Butidang correspondent reports a portion of hardliners came up with protestation and demonstration, drawing allegations that Burmese government is providing kapra to Rohingya. Buddhist monks are playing a destructive role in creating a marked distance between Burmese government and Rohingya Muslims. While visiting many Rakhine villages, they were heard of overpowering slogans against the Burma government, along with demanding extermination of Rohingya Muslims. On the other hand, following the incident, the innocent Rohingya Muslims are highly worried, wondering the possibility of a more serious and extreme plot being designed by the Buddhist extremists. Rohingya refugees hospitalized after being thunderstruck. At Mohakhali camp, a new makeshift settlement in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh, some Rohingya people are injured by thunderstrike as they have set up their tents on mountain valleys. The Rohingya new settlers are not directly hit by thunderstrike, but were severely injured as it hit close to them. The injured persons are hospitalized immediately to provide emergency treatment. The wretched Rohingyas are not in peace, who have fled their own land only to save their lives from the brutal clutches of Burmese military army. Now they are not even exempted from natural calamities as they lack safe shelter to take refuge in.